So I see the recording light is on, and just as what we do typically is we have recorded these. So I want to make sure that everybody who's here knows that they're being recorded, and I hope that doesn't send anybody running to the exit at the moment. We just have also started each session with a share of some sort. And today, GL and I had come up with the question of something that's been made you happy or has been fun that happened in the last week. And I can start, if that sounds good. And we'll just go around and folks that can respond will respond. Heather's already seen this. I discovered this when I was sitting on the computer with one of my kids, that you can make like a little ET kind of guy. If you're not averse, I gotta go see my screen. Where did I go?
Yeah, you gotta find your camera. Find the light, Peter.
There we are. You can make this little guy if you're not averse to drawing on your finger. And then if you have a twist tie and some paper, you can make little people. You can make more than one person. I didn't set myself up for this. These were a couple guys that showed up at a game that we had last week. This one guy needs a little face. But anyhow,
That's so funny.
just by drawing on your finger, you can create it a little bit like ET, don't you think? I don't know. Oh, so there's something that was fun that I discovered.
That is
Heather, are you next?
Sure. Last week was my daughter's 9th birthday, and she was very bummed about being home, but it was really cool because I sent a text message with a Zoom invite the night before, and I was kind of, it was really awesome how many people responded and got to sing her happy birthday via Zoom. So she was super happy to see that, because more people than I think we would have had if we had had it in person chimed in. I mean, it was choppy as all heck, and the back and forth between us singing and them being delayed, but she was super happy, so that was fun.
Wow. What birthday was it again?
Her 9th.
Oh.
Did you do other stuff as a family? My 10-year-old is going to turn 11 at the end of May, and when it was announced that they weren't going back to school for the rest of the year. That was like the thing that really hit her.
Yeah.
And she's been pretty bummed.
I worked that day, but the night before I baked her like a ridiculous cake. So it was like 4 layers and homemade whipped cream, and I used an entire jar of sprinkles, which is very different than what they would normally have. And she had gifts delivered to her, so I think getting like Amazon packages made it kind of fun. Because you can't go anywhere and you couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Very different day, but we tried to make that part of her day better.
Yeah. In my desperation the other day, I was looking up balloon things that like blow up balloons for you, because I was trying to figure out like what could I do that the night before, so when she woke up it would be like completely different and special.
I totally meant to do that for her because I had a random bag of balloons, but I was so tired after baking the cake that I kind of just forgot about it, so I never did it. But we have gone to, this year, we've done 2 birthday car parades. Mm-hmm. The kids are super into that, so.
Yeah.
And it's easy to do, and I think everyone genuinely wants to get out of their house, so people have been showing up for those.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a hand pump from my balloon animal days, if you're needing something that blows up balloons that you want to borrow.
Yes, and we're gonna sidebar about your balloon animal days at some point. I don't know about this, and it's definitely a conversation I want to have.
One other thought too, I heard on the radio that they're for a birthday for kids. This might not be feasible for a lot of folks, but the family went around to some homes of the friends and were able to distribute cupcake mixes. And each of the participants made some sort of cake thing for the kid. I think it was like a 7-year-old, or no, maybe 10-year-old or something. And they all made these and then shared them, virtually on the birthday.
That's very cute.
Sounded fun.
Yeah.
Cake mix might be hard to come by though.
It's true. It might be. Yeah. Oh, we lost Jane again. She was there, but she's gone. Oh well.
And I did get something from Lori saying that she's at home, but her material, her technology is not allowing her to participate. So that's unfortunate.
Hopefully
She was gonna come, but she had a staff meeting, but she said that everybody's internet is going in and out. So their staff meeting got canceled. So maybe people are just having internet today with the weather.
Bad internet day. Great. Bodes well for the rest
Kelly, you got, uh-oh. Things froze there for a second.
I'm here.
Something fun, happy the last week?
Let's see, I planted some fruit and some vegetables.
Some fruit.
Yeah. So we did cantaloupe and pineapple
Wow.
and cucumbers. So hopefully it'll grow.
Pineapple, where do you live?
I live in Adams. I know. Try it.
The tropical part of Adams. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, GL, did we get something from you?
So I'll let you guys in on a little secret. So Kelly, I mean, Heather, I don't know if you know about this, but so Nintendo Switch is like a handheld game that you can see, she knows, play it on a TV, but they're like sold out worldwide. You can't get them. They're like whole listservs about how like people are going to scalpers or they're going to like Walmart every morning at 5 a.m. and trying to get one. Anyway, somehow I magically got one. I just was seeing them show up on Best Buy and I clicked and it went into my shopping cart and I bought it and it arrives today.
That's awesome.
Nice.
And my kids don't know. And
They'd be so happy.
they are, although I started to draft a contract for our use of it because I'm worried it's going to be the thing that also just breaks us entirely. So anyway, that's I've been very excited for a week waiting for this to come. And I can see that it's on the truck in West Springfield headed this way. So either, this time next week, either this will be the greatest thing that ever happened or I will be like a shell of my former self. We'll see.
We have found the 3-year-olds at night, like it's all quiet and she's supposed to be asleep and then you find her in her bed laying like this with the Switch playing Mario Kart. It's like, how did you even get that in your room in your bed? Yeah, make or break you'll find out, but it's been fun. It's been good here.
So you have one that your family is sharing? Yeah.
But we got extra remotes for it too, so so they can play with their friends online. They can play Mario Kart and stuff, which has been good because they still have a social connection that's not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm super excited. Anyway, so that's top secret. Don't tell my kids.
Are you going to be playing something on it, GL?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have two of my friends have been playing Animal Crossing and they've been waiting for me to join them on their islands. So I'm going to have island time in the evenings when everyone's asleep.
So let me know how it is. Peter, that was the game I was telling you I might buy for my kids. You gotta tell me how it goes.
I will, definitely.
It came up in a meeting yesterday and Christy is an Animal Crossing, that's what it's called?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I really justified this because Whole Children has a class that they're doing every day at 4:00. And so my younger daughter, I'm going to have her be in that class. So this is really, it's educational. It's an educational expense.
I'll think about that too, so I can talk with Heather about stuff that I might need.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted to pop in really fast and say hi. I miss you guys.
Oh, it's good to see you. We miss you.
Yeah. I gotta do
Is there
an ISP.
anything, did you have any questions or is there anything that you wanted to know about?
Nope. Just wanted to pop in and say hi and see everybody.
Okay. Good to see you.
Well, hopefully we'll have more everybody's next week and maybe you can join us then, Kelly.
I'll be back.
All right.
Thanks guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Lori, right? Who's apparently his name is there, but maybe is not hearing us.
She
I'm
can,
sorry. Well, she
can't
can hear it.
talk, right?
I guess that's what
Jane-
her message meant.
Jane from the ICC, I emailed her and she said, I can't hear you guys, but I can see you, but no voices. So I'm going to try and email her real quick and see if, if I can troubleshoot that with her, but I'm not sure that I can get that done simultaneously.
I wonder if, I wonder. Jane also would be on a work computer, like in the office, do you think? Or maybe we don't know that.
I don't think so. There's
Okay.
no one who's at the ICC regularly. I think Gail goes in maybe once a week or so. So I think that she's at home on, I don't know what. I don't know if she brought something home or she's on her like a home computer.
Well, the list, I'm starting to lean in the direction of maybe saving some of what we've got together for next time and see if
I think
we
it's
have.
good. I got a
some
good
people-
poll ready in the
The list of things that we were ready for was taking polls, which we got asked about last time, and we were experimenting too with using YouTube on Zoom and having the sound come through. And where we also want to get to is using breakout rooms, which I've had a little bit of experience in now and would certainly be happy. I know Ben in the past has talked about running groups. I'm interested in how we might run training, and I imagine other people are interested in that. So using breakout rooms sounds like a really good part of that. And of course, using polls could be a big part of that too. I was also going to mention a few things about just your presentation on Zoom, many of which those rules I'm breaking at the moment, but a webinar I was at talked about some of the ideal things like having your screen at about eye level, not being too far away and trying to be, not too close either. I noticed my lighting is really weird in this room. If I turn on the artificial light, I turn orange. And if I put my hand up close, I turn orange as well. But it's fun it's worth experimenting with those things. Also, having a window behind me is one of the things that's not suggested to do as well, as that makes a really bright spot. And also playing with I know we talked about the virtual backgrounds before, but we've probably all seen that now. If you play with those, your parts of your body are missing for some portion of time.
Very distracting.
Very distracting, yes. Yeah. So, Lori says she can hear us. Hi, Lori. And it's part of what's going on. So there were some things that came up that, those are some of the things that we were going to talk about as well. If you have to record anything, it's also worth doing some samples and then watching yourself. And I'm reminded of how frequently I say or also seeing I'm standing right now. The first time I tried recording something, I started to find out that it looked like I was on a boat because I was teetering back and forth. And I bet I do that in the front of the training room quite a bit. I move around in the front of the training room. I walk. I can't do that now. And that might have been a substitute for that, but learning that I rock back and forth and then thinking, that's probably not the best thing for this kind of presentation. So hold on to, becomes an advertisement for next time about polls. Polls are cool. Give us a teaser, GL.
Okay. Well, I have a poll about what animals you have met during this journey that we've all had on Zoom. So what of your coworkers or friends' animals that you didn't know they had have you met? I will, I won't tell you what, but I met an animal of my niece's that I had absolutely no idea she had, and it was a little bit shocking.
Okay.
Yeah.
That feels like a need to know thing now. said
I guess you'll
that.
find out next week,
I will
Heather.
be back next week specifically so I can get the answer to that.
Maybe I'll even try and get a visual between now and then that I can pop up on the screen.
So doing polling, and if we get the breakout rooms, that's a fun thing as well. Not only fun, but just as the host, you can move in and out of the rooms, you can send messages, and then you can have that opportunity to have people broken into groups of 3 or 4 or whatever, really, and work between them. So that sounds like an advertisement, a good ad.
Learn all
I'm
that and
sold.
more next week.
See you guys next week.